All right, so I thought what I was gonna watch was like and this is all just weird to me anyways, but I thought maybe I was gonna like look at a skull face or a tiger or something, you know, like something super cool that you could use for Halloween. Because usually that's the one time of year where I'm like, man, I wish I knew some makeup. Because you see those like costumes at the store, they're like $20. And it's like, you could be a vampire, but the whole costume is just like raggedy, but it's like really cool makeup, or a zombie, or a serial killer, or whatever. So that's what I was intending to do. And I think I will watch that. Like, I mean, who knows what the future holds, but this was kind of like I was looking for easy makeup transformation. That's what I was like searching for. It's like, I need a makeup transformation, but I need to be easy because I don't know what's going on. And this was here, but her before and after looked pretty striking. So maybe this is more about getting to know the fundamentals of how things work. I don't know, dude. How am I supposed to know? But we're quarantined, COVID-19. I'm sure if you go to the store, you can get some COVID if you're out. But let's, shit, dude, I don't know. Obviously, I could just watch like another music video. That would be...
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today, I am so excited because we are doing another transformation video, but today's transformation will be longer than 10 minutes, just because you guys know I need like 9 minutes and some basics. All right, to begin, I'm gonna get my hair back and out of my face. Normally, I just have it up in like a big messy bun, and that's how my hair stays all day long because I hate doing my hair. Clip it back out of my face.
I do have those clips. Those came with like this shaver kit for like shaving your beard and stuff and your sideburns. So I got some of those clips.
And we're gonna get started. I like to start with some kind of like a glowy product or primer on the daily because I do have dry skin.
So when someone says glowy product or primer, what the hell?
So one of my favorites is the Nars Super Radiant Booster. This is what I'm going to use today, but for most of the high-end products I'm going to use, I am going to give you guys like a drugstore dupe. Another product that I love that's really great for glowiness is like the Go Glotion. I have it right here actually because I used it the other day.
Man, show me how to do some makeup, bro.
None of them are technically primers, but I just kind of use them as such on a daily basis.
I just want to see how it works.
And again, all of this can be customized to you. And instead of this, you can kind of custom,
right,
mize what you do. That's enough of that. This is like super glowy, but I love it. I'm just gonna blend that out with a beauty blender. Sometimes I'll just blend this with...
I do have that beauty blender thing. There was like a pack for $6. So the only thing that I know how to use is like some concealer that I sometimes use for pimples and eye bags. But that was only like 2 months ago that I found that, which made it so, because I was like, when I was like 15 years old and I had giant pimples on my nose and forehead, if I had known how to cover them up, that would have been a game changer. Like when you just have these giant red dots on your face and you're like,
with my fingers, but it's easier to use a beauty blender because then you don't get it all over your hands. If you guys see, it just gives like a really pretty sheen to my skin because I like to glow. Let me know down below in the comments what your go-to like everyday holy grail products are. I would love to hear that. I'd love to try new things.
I'm thinking like a painter like on a house or a car. It's an undercoat, right? You put down like a coat before you put down the actual product. I'm guessing that's what's going on here. It's like you to put down a base or something? I guess your face is the same as a car?
So definitely let me know in the comments. All right, moving right along to foundation. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. I use this foundation specifically because it is get away with and then everything. I love the Too Faced Born.
I don't want to hear you talk that much.
And then from the Lumi.
Which is funny because like I'm talking to you and you're probably like, you don't want to hear me talk that much. Okay, see now I'm already a little lost. We're only at step 2. But like, there's a primer and then a foundation. Like, if you'd have quizzed me, I would have thought those are the same thing. I'm not really sure how they're different, but apparently the primer goes on first and then there's a foundation.
Like the one in the squeezy tube, I think the Pro Glow.
Oh, there's a way different shade. I can see that. Okay. So she's like priming to maybe neutralize her colors, and then she's applying a more radical color on top of that, which is still called foundation. Although, I mean, that's a bad word for something that doesn't go on first. Foundation should be first. The foundation of a building is first.
So not Lumi, it's just the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I really like that too, but I'm gonna just go in with this guy today on my skin. And I'm using this in the shade 29N Light Medium Neutral. And I'm gonna just go in and blend it out. This is also very easy to blend, which on a daily basis, I just want a foundation that's gonna blend out really easily, not gonna take me too much time to blend it out, you know, on my skin, just because I'm normally rushing and late for something. I'm literally always late. It's such a problem. It's definitely something that I have to work on. Like, I just never leave myself enough time to do anything. So I feel like my life is a constant state of like somebody rushing me. Because Steven is always on time, so it's normally him rushing me, being like, come on, Kelly, we have to go, we have to go. So that's why this.
That's ridiculous. In 2 steps, she's already completely changed her skin palette. But what I'm trying to think of is like, what can I do for y'all that would be fun? Like, what would be funny? Like, maybe I can make myself like super dark. What's a flashing? Shit. Calm down, screen.
Fast little routine works well for me. I did just self-tan last night, so you guys will see that this foundation is a little bit light because my self-tanner is just so fresh. But, you know, on the daily, it normally matches me pretty well because my self-tanner is normally faded, which you guys know. If you watch me, it's like always faded, I feel like. But once we bronze and everything, this will be fine. Alrighty, up next for concealer. I love the...
What is she gonna conceal? She just painted her whole face twice.
Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealers. These are amazing. I have vanilla and swan right here. I'm gonna go in with vanilla first, and then sometimes I'll use a little bit of swan. It's a lighter shade, just to really brighten up my under eyes.
Oh, she's not concealing. She's using it as an actual color, but she's using concealer as a color. I love how none of these, this is the problem with makeup. None of these words mean anything. Foundation is not first. That's weird. And then the concealer is not concealing. She's using it as a brightener, like Photoshop, like I'm brightening.
Make me look awake when 9 times out of 10 I'm not. So I'm gonna go in with vanilla first because this is like kind of the perfect shade. And then if I need to,
I guess how I do things is wrong. I just put like a dab, and then I just like hopefully that looks like something. I don't know.
Brighten will use. So
she's like painting her face. It's like, that's what I'm saying, dude. This is like a. If I don't get how this works, I'm not going to be able to do any skull tiger shit.
Swan. You guys will see the shade is pretty yellow, but I do like that underneath my eyes to really brighten up that area. So I always go in with somewhat of a yellow-based concealer on my under eyes. And I'm just going to go in with a smidge of swan, like literally the tiniest amount. Just like that, just to add.
So it's like lightening and then extra lightening.
A little light and brightness, and then I'm gonna blend that out as well. The Beauty Blender, honestly, I feel like makes everything faster. Whenever I use brushes to blend stuff out, it always takes a bit longer. Like even with some foundations, I feel like they do blend out better with the brush, but I just use the Beauty Blender because it's quicker. But with these foundations and concealers,
it makes it look like she's getting hit with light that's not there. All right,
I feel like
okay, all right.
They work best with the Beauty Blender anyway, so.
Making sure my shit's still working.
Works well. And I just definitely feel like creating this flawless canvas is gonna just help to make everything else so much easier and quick. Like I know I've seen other people, it's interesting to see what people do like on the daily. Like I've seen other people that on, you know, when they're just doing their quick routines, they don't even do foundation, they do a little bit more on their eyes or their.
I feel like every step she's done, I would have done that one step and been like, I'm finished. Like we're on step 3. And even right now I'd be like, I look pretty good. You know, this looks pretty, I look better than I did. You know, dude, I think as dudes, we're just like, we're kind of stuck, you know? So anything that makes us look like that much better, we're like, oh, okay. I mean, for most of us, it's like, wash your clothes, change your jeans. Like that's about as much as I do.
Brows or whatever, where I like to do the base and then a little bit less on everything else. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with Reserve Your Cabana from Wet n Wild. You guys know I love this. If you watch my videos, technically it says it's a bronzer. I don't know. I use it as an under eye setting powder because it is pretty light. So I'm just gonna go in and set my under eyes. Somebody told me that they thought that this was like being discontinued. Please someone tell me that's not true. I really hope it's not. I can still find it online, like for purchase and stuff on Ulta. Like I literally actually looked like yesterday. And it was still for sale on Ulta stuff, so I don't actually know what's going on. It's so easy to set the under eyes. It's so fast.
With that brush, set the under eyes. I think make permanent? Like, is this like a clear coat or something like on a car where you put a clear coat over your actual paint job to protect your paint job from like nicks and scratches? Is this just like a protective layer for the makeup you already...
Kind of go over anywhere that I did with the concealer, just to brighten and set it. And then for my powder on the daily, I have this Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. This is actually a foundation, but I use it to set my powder, and it is in the shade medium. A really great drugstore option
is more setting.
The Maybelline Fit Me powder. I really like that as well. I'm not super picky, honestly, when it comes to powders, because my skin is dry, so I don't know. I kind of just use anything that's gonna set.
Oh, it's got like a reddish tint to it, doesn't it? Is that just my monitor?
My foundation and make it not, you know, tacky. And because this is a powder foundation, it does just help to like add a little bit more coverage too. Okay, so our face and
I'm committed. We're following through, but I'm already like, I'm not. There's like 8 minutes. What? I don't.
canvas is all done, and now we're gonna go do with the brows. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see. All right, so now we are nice and up close and personal. I'll show you guys what I do on my brows. Super easy. The first product I like to go in with is the CoverGirl, I always forget the name of this thing, Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. I have this in shade Soft Brown. So I basically
hold your hand up if you've never used an eyebrow pencil.
use this. I use the spoolie on one side just to get all my brows going in the right direction. And then I basically just use this to like outline my brows.
Okay, I think we all know that my eyebrows are way too big in general. Like I would want to brush them.
Because I do have some areas of sparse hair, which is why I do have to go in with a pencil. If you don't, you won't have to do this. And you can just do my next step. But I have like a lot of brow hair, but then there's areas where there's
just trying
to go in and kind of roughly outline the brows and just very lightly fill in. Because I could easily take 10 plus 20 minutes, literally, doing my brows. So on the daily, I don't go crazy on them. I kind of just do the tail like that, basically. And then I'll show you guys the next step that we do after I do this brow real quick. Just seems.
I'm saying this out loud because like you're here. Because I'm saying it in my head, but like I gotta remind myself, I want to do skulls and tigers. You know what I'm saying? Skulls, tigers, animals, like crazy, trippy shit. You know what I mean?
A little outline.
I don't know how to.
Okay, so now that I just have that little rough outline to my brows, I like to go in with this guy. This is the Busy Gal Brows, literally the perfect name for this. This is from Tarte. The shade that I have is medium brown, and I go in with this. It has the tiniest little spoolie, which I love, so you can be super precise. And I just go over my brows with this. This adds a lot of texture to the brows too, which is great, and really makes them stand out a little bit more. But it's so quick and easy. I just do this on the front of my brows. So like I said, if you have a lot of brow hair, you could just really use this. You don't need to go in with a pencil. Like
this is what I love. I love being an idiot because I've never been like, oh. One, I was like, never let me get my eyebrow pencil out. That's like not a thing. And then I've never been like, you know what is like messing me up? Eyebrow texture. Like I need some eyebrow texture, man.
I do, but I don't have that luxury. And I normally will just go back in with that CoverGirl spoolie just to blend everything out and together so that it all looks natural. And
also, as a dude, not that, you know, you need to look good for guys or whatever, but I've never looked at any girl, woman, ever, and been like, man, her eyebrow texture is dope as fuck. It's like never happened. Right now, they look suspicious. Like, are you a witch?
Brows are all done. I don't sculpt them out or anything on the daily like I would if I was doing a full glam look. I kind of just leave them like this, and that's that. For my eyes, I'm actually going to use the exact same palette we're going to use on our face. I found that minimizing the amount of products that I use actually helps to make me go quicker.
This is the minimized version. Sorry, like the reason why like I'm stressing out is like because I kind of want to do one of these like at least once. It'd be just funny for the channel to do it, and like this is the minimized version.
Because like I'm not reaching and grabbing for a ton of different products, so I literally use this for like a lot of the rest of what we're gonna do. I use it for basic.
I already don't know how much these products are, but I'm assuming that I can't afford them. They're probably, I don't know, girl stuff is like $15 a thing, $20 a thing. She's already gone through like 5, so like now I have to go buy like $100 of shit to make a video that no one's gonna care about. I don't even.
Basically everything on my face and for my eyes. It's the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. You guys know if you watch my channel that I love this. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is the matte bronzer, and I'm going to actually put this in my crease. This is basically just going to add like the slightest bit of depth and definition to my eyes. If I'm really in a rush, I won't do this, and I just won't put anything on my eyes. But I just feel like this adds a little bit.
All right, that's dope.
Eyes, you know what I mean? Like that's what I do.
That's okay. Adding depth. That is slick. That is slick. It's like all of a sudden, there's like, I mean, she said it, depth.
Basically do with this, I just put it right in my crease area, blend it upwards a little bit, and that's basically.
I've also never said my crease area. Never. Like, how are you doing today? Dude, my crease area is like, the best.
That, and it just helps to add a little something to make the eyes pop a little bit more and look a little more defined. And then I jump in with this shade right here, which you can tell is well used. It's Satin Sheets, but it's like almost coming off the name. I use that as my highlight, and what I do is I just pop the highlight right in the inner corner of my eyes to really open up the eye area, like so. I love this highlight, it's so pretty, and it smells really good. And then I also bring this beneath the brow bone just to emphasize that area too. Super easy, didn't even have to reach for an eyeshadow. And now sometimes if I have a little bit extra time, I definitely don't do this every day, but I will go in with that matte bronzer again, and I'll pop that on my lower lash line super quick. So for today, just to show you guys for the video, I will go ahead and do that and just pop a little under here. For my waterline, I love on the daily just to use like a kind of cream champagne colored liner just because it really makes the eyes pop. My favorite is from Tarte. This is the Fake Awake. I know that NYX makes a dupe for this, which is really nice too. I forget what it's called, but I've used that before and it's really good as well. So I'm just gonna go in with this on the waterline.
Oh shit, that's like an waterline is like eyeliner. But instead of being dark, it's light. I mean, I didn't know.
Now for lashes, I just go in with mascara. I have a couple that I love. So these are kind of my 3 go-tos, and I kind of just go in between them. Honestly, on the daily, I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which I love. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist. This is a really, really great drugstore mascara. It's honestly been my favorite recently. And then the Lancome Meteor Big. I think today, I'll use the Lancome Meteor Big today. I really, really like this one. But the CoverGirl Exhibitionist is definitely like a drugstore dupe for Meteor Big.
I know why these people make so much money, because she didn't rattle off like 37 products. I don't even have a link. I should have a link below. Be like, bro, if you want the monitor in my background, there's a link below. I have links. I just don't, I don't know. I don't use them. I guess that's why I'm not rich.
On my lower lash line, I use this one. This is from the Estee Edit. I know I've talked about this so many times. The Estee Edit doesn't exist anymore, but I do have a lot of these mascaras left, so I continue to use this on my lower lash line, just this little tiny guy. You can't buy it anymore, but any mascara, you know, is gonna work. All right, so just gonna go in and coat my lashes. What I love about all 3 of those mascaras is that you don't have to sit and coat your lashes for like 45 minutes. Because I used to do that, oh my gosh, I just sit and go through like 12 different mascaras. These work pretty quickly to add a lot of volume and length to your lashes. So they don't take too many coats and not too much time. Like I feel like my lashes already look so much better, and that was like, I don't know.
Okay, we have to, you know, like any art, we gotta wait to the finished product, but this is the first part. I'm like why? Like, why that? That seems like a little, it's like a little much. 10 seconds, so I'm so low on this. I'm literally like scraping the sides. I should have used another mascara, but of course, you know, I have to make my life difficult. And that is it for my eyes. So I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. We're gonna finish up the face. So like I said, for the face, we're still gonna go in with that Too Faced face palette. The first thing that I'm gonna use in here is the Tarte. Okay, I get that darkening your eyelashes like adds some junk, but I feel like it's like, again, Photoshop. I don't know makeup, so we're gonna go Photoshop. I feel like someone just like turned the darkness contrast, like they're like, how do you make it better? Just increase darkness and contrast, move it all the way to the right. I think maybe 20% of that. We'll find out if I do it. I should do this. I should do this actual transformation, because this is... That's the reason we're making the video, is that I should do the thing.
Like it's hot, so this is the shimmery bronzer. I use this all over the face. So I love to do this just to add warmth to my face, and also just to have some bronzer down before we go in and contour. I just feel like it makes contouring like a bit softer. So I love to use this. And it also smells really good, so it like makes your face smell good. This whole palette.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you up front, if I do any of this shit, it's gonna be like the cheapest thing that exists on Earth. And now I'm stuck because I'm having second thoughts, and my natural nature is if you have second thoughts, now you have to do it. You're having second thoughts because you're scared, because it's out of your comfort zone. Oh God.
Palette just smells amazing. And this also helped to just make sure that the foundation kind of blends a bit better with the neck. Then I'm gonna go in with that matte bronzer to contour. The shade is Sunny Honey. And just contour out my cheekbones. If I have like 10 extra seconds, I'll go in and I'll contour out my nose as well, just right on the sides, real quick. Like so. I grab a little bit of both blushes from the palette, just top my cheeks with them, and then I go in with that same highlight that we use on our eyes for my cheeks. It is so pretty and blinding. I'm obsessed. And just makes your skin glow. Bring it down my nose as well, and right above my cupid's bow. See, doesn't it make it just go so much faster when you're just using the same product? Like I feel like it's just so easy when you use the same thing without switching to like 5 different palettes. That's why I love this palette so much. It kind of has everything that I need for every day. And no, this is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. And then last but not least, for my lips on the daily, I normally just do nude lips. So first I'm gonna go in with the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Nude, and just line my lips out. If I'm really in a rush, I'll skip this, but I think this does help. Sometimes I will just fill in my lips entirely with the lip liner. It's just a really pretty nude shade. Today though, I'm gonna use this. This is MAC's Honey Love, which is a matte as well. And I'm just gonna pop that on. And then top it with my favorite lip gloss. This is the Tarte H2O lip gloss in the shade Sandy Toes. From the drugstore, I really like the NYX lip glosses. They have so many different shades.
I think even if I do this, I don't think I'm going all the way to lip gloss. What do I know? Why am I even watching, like, how is this a good idea?
So pretty. And I also really love the L'Oreal Crushed Foils. If that's still available, that's such a pretty lip gloss. I love that, the gold one. And yeah, that is it, you guys. That is my quick, easy, everyday kind of 10-minute slay. Like I said at the beginning, it probably seems like it took me longer than 10 minutes just because I was talking to you guys, but I did time myself doing it twice, and it, you know, super easy, and this is basically what I always do. So yeah, I hope that you guys...
I mean, she did transform. Why is makeup so effective? Dude, I gotta do it though. Just cause like why not? Like, why not? Okay, obviously why not? Because you have to buy it and it's kind of stupid and it's probably not gonna be successful for the channel or anything. But those are just like, here's something it's about myself. This is just a revelation about myself. I like telling people, okay, if I don't like something, I like telling people I don't like it. And they go, well, you just don't know. And I go, no. I did it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So like if I do like 5 makeup transformations and people are like, you should try some makeup stuff. I'll be like, I'm good. And they're like, but you don't know. I'm like, no. I made videos. I did it. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of like some other example. Oh, like getting punched in the face, like boxing. I do want to get better at boxing, but I've also been hit in the face a lot, and it's not good. And the beginning stage of boxing is getting hit in the face. I should probably go back and I should probably like train, but the real number one lesson of boxing is if you don't want to get punched in the face, I mean, just stay indoors. Just don't ever go anywhere. This is 20 minutes? I don't even know. I have nothing good to tell you. I'm just gonna leave and I mean, this is what it was. Like, it's what it was.